And welcome back, everyone, to the Schaefer Center here on the campus of Southwestern Assemblies of God University. Tonight, we are about to start part 2 of a doubleheader. Your Lady Lions just won their matchup against the Texas Wesleyan Rams by 13. It was a good game, Coach.
Very good game. Girls got out and played hard, and some good things happening, and they're on a roll.
And now we're about to start up the men's action, and this is a big rivalry match. Just down the road, about 27 miles, Texas Wesleyan is in Fort Worth, and of course, Waxahachie is just the southern part of the DFW Metroplex. Both of these teams have had a lot of experience with one another, and the fans travel well, and you'll see a lot of hooping and hollering for Texas Wesleyan, even though you're in the Schaefer Center. But tonight, it's going to be a very interesting matchup. These teams have both had very tough seasons, a lot of injuries, a lot of knockouts by their players, so neither squad playing at 100% by any means. Kristen Urban is down courtside with our very own head coach, Delton Deal. Kristen, what does Coach got to say?
Thanks, Sean. Coach Jill, the team has faced some adversity lately. What are some strategies you're implementing to get the team back on a path of success?
We're just trying to stick together and go through our normal game plan, what it is we're doing, next man up, play as hard as you can, have fun, and try to get some joy out of this.
What's it going to take to defeat Texas Wesleyan tonight?
They're playing extremely hard. They shoot it really well, so we got to protect the three-point line, win the battle on the boards, and make the...
Thank you, Kristen. Thanks, Coach Deal. Well, he's always positive and trying to look at the glass half full, but we know that he has been given some challenges, and there has been severe adversity affecting this team, and it is showing up on the wins and losses column, where they were in fantastic mode earlier on in January, but at this point, losing so many players to injuries and just the various different adversities that players go through, this team is definitely not at 100%. So you're seeing a team that's having to learn to struggle through adversity, and Coach Deal is having to coach through a lot of these scenarios and situations, and they're bringing in a 3-game losing streak. Actually, they have lost 5 of the last 6 battles your Lions have, but the shortcomings and adversities don't just stay on the SAGU side of the court. Texas Wesleyan has found it very, very tough this year. They've lost 3 of their best players, and they are not on quite as steep of a losing curve, but in the last 7 games, they have dropped 4. So neither one of these teams are accustomed to losing. They are used to winning, and there you go. You see the standings right there, and SAGU in 7th place. Texas Wesleyan just a game back in 9th place, and these teams are going to be jockeying around. So tonight's game is very, very important in the standings list. 1 through 11 in the Sooner Athletic Conference is no joke. I mean, we saw that Central Christian came in, they're number 11, and they beat SAGU here on their home court. So all these teams are very good. It's a big struggle there in the middle from like 5 on down. So it's going to be interesting to see how this fleshes out. Right now, we're going to go courtside with the pregame festivities, the opening prayer, the national anthem, and the starting lineups.
number 12, Rob Thomas. At guard, junior number 13, Joe Green. At guard, freshman number 23, Peyton Selly. And at forward, junior number 32, Dean Lawal Dean. Head coach for the Rams is William Shingleton. Now the starting lineup for your SAGU Lions. At guard, junior number 4, Cameron McGee. At guard, freshman number 5, Nicholas Mason. At guard, junior number 12, Mitchell McMullen. At forward, junior number 21, Darian Davis. And at forward, junior number 24, Cody Rice. Head coaches Delty Dill, assistant coaches are Leonard Epps and Blake Cochran.
And there you have it, the starting lineups for your SAGU Lions and the Texas Wesleyan University Rams. This should be a very energetic match, to say the least. Both of these teams like to get up and down and score a lot of points. Your starting lineup, just to rehash: Kobe Rice, Cameron McGee, Mitch McMullen, Darian Davis, and Nicholas Mason. Referee approaches center court. There's the tip. Wesleyan with the ball. Teardrop comes up short. Big rebound. And big shot off of that rebound. It's a big roster that Texas Wesleyan brings in. It's Malik Smith. Smith setting up the offense in half court. Off shot. Nicholas Mason going to the bucket, trying to make it. Carries one with him. That's going to be an and one. Count the two.
Texas Wesleyan foul number 3, Sam Lorenzo. Shooting one, Nicholas Mason.
I'm sorry, that was Rob Thomas. We were just confirming we got the wrong roster. Now it's been cleaned up. Mason with the rebound. He's going in again. They can't stop him. Big three attempt. That was out of bounds. Lions ball. Mason up at the top. McGee cross-court pass. Nicholas Mason just going to town.
He used that rim as a protector, didn't he?
He did. Went all the way through. Dr. J used to have a patent on that. Now it's public property. Thomas gets his way in, working his way around. Davis, the rim protector, does his job. Rice with the rebound. McGee pushing up to Davis. Davis puts it back up, making it look easy. 9-3. Lions. Oh, in and out. Kobe Rice. And they're going to get that as a charge. It's going to be registered against Rice.
Offensive foul, SAGU number 20, Kobe Rice.
Thomas bringing the ball up. Over to Green. Big three by Lorenzen from the corner. Cameron McGee from long range. Very long too. Thomas off the mark. Tip out. It goes to the Lions. Rice not looking ahead. Got confused on who he was going to throw it to and just threw it to the fans.
Kobe coming down, and now we see Josh Kashila in the game.
Kashila coming in for
Kashila in the game.
Rice.
We have 4 guards on the floor.
Kashila, leading scorer for the Lions.
I think it's a guard-paced game. Both teams are pushing the ball up the floor quickly, looking for the best shot. There,
open shot, and he converts. That's number 23, Peyton Sally. Mason taking his time. Gets it over half court. Sally trying to front him up. Nice pass, Mason, but better conversion for Darian Davis. Look good. It's almost, I mean, it's a blink fast when Nicholas Mason makes his first step. It is it is so fast.
It's quick. A young man that can push the ball. He can do so many things. He's a great rebounder. He's a great passer. He can shoot. Just a great young man, a freshman.
Just a freshman.
Just a freshman.
When he learns the game of basketball, he is going to be deadly on the basketball court.
One of the young men that you look at and say the NAIA has some great athletes, John.
Yes, sir. And he's top tier. As far as when you say an athlete, he is top tier in the NAIA. That very top level. Davis. That's good contact. Very smart play there by Brazil. Senior veteran showing that savviness in the paint, creating the contact first and trying to get open for a shot. They caught it on the floor, so he didn't get his shot, but that would have gone in. That is going to be a steal created by Nicholas Mason. And that foul goes on Brazil as they were all chasing the ball down. He grabbed Mason on the way. Kashila's first shot, a little bit long. Good help defense by Darian Davis. Kashila gets his hand on it, gets the rebound. Darian Davis trying to keep his hand on it. Sweet little jumper from about 7 feet. Off shot by Lawrence and no look pass by Nicholas Mason. Goes out of bounds. Now we see Justin Flakes come in. Green out. Sally back in. Sally with the ball. Finds an open slot. Throws it to Brazil. Brazil misses the point blank, but gets his own rebound, puts it right back. Cameron McGee. He's very quick himself. Sees the floor. Davis, teardrop, doesn't go. We're going to get McGee for that reach in.
Second foul number 4, Cameron McGee.
Cameron McGee, very aggressive young man. Works hard, working hard on defense right there. Just got caught on a little reach in.
Oh, good look by McMullen. He saw it was breaking down. Touch pass by Mason. Davis doing a little bit of a dance down on the block. Gets it to go. Darian Davis with 8 already.
Get McGee on a reach in right there. 2 quick fouls.
Now this is going to be an interesting substitution because you're bringing in an 8-footer for a 5'10" guy. So this is going to shift things around. Oh, good look. Thomas makes it look easy. Goes all the way, uses the rim as a shield. Converts with ease. Mason over attacks. Lorenzen gets it way up. That's going to be a 60-second timeout. Coach Dill running low on players, so seeing a few of these guys a little gassed. Needs to
gonna have to strategically use his timeouts.
Yep.
Yeah.
Bring a little breath to the situation.
Second foul on McGee is big, John, because Texas Wesleyan will throw 4 guards at you that are just running continuous. And when you lose an athlete like McGee having to sit, it changes the way you play defense, and that's going to have an impact on this game.
Absolutely.
To show your friends, family, co-workers, boss, or other significant other how much in their life they are important and how much you
see Coach Shingleton going pretty deep in his bench already. We've seen 9 players enter the game.
Keeps them running in and out, but they're running up and down the floor, and they play at a fast pace.
Very fast.
And when you know you can play full out for 2-3 minutes, and you know you're going to get a rest, you'll see kids play at a different level, and it's fun to watch. I like that style of basketball.
Yeah. Yeah. Definitely a little different than I was used to in my day. Yeah. There's a set 5 or 6, and then you get little breaks every now and then. McMullen drains one from 24. Lorenzen goes baseline. Has to kind of work his way around. Odd pass. Thomas. No good. Kashila just waits on his team. Goes back to McMullen.
What a great pass.
Good
Great pass.
Darian Davis playing lights out so far in this game.
But Nick Mason caught that pass, John. Looked like a wide receiver catching the ball with his hands, keeps it away from his body, and goes right up to the rim.
Goes right up, keeps it high. Very fundamental. He's learning fast. It wasn't too long ago that Nick Mason was just 5'10" point guard. He's 6'6" now.
Well, I'm hoping to recruit a 5'10" kid that turns into a 6'6" player.
Every
Wouldn't that
coach
be
says.
great?
Yeah. McMullen, no good, in and out. Somebody call the cops. KO looked clean, protecting the rim, but when he starts flailing those arms, the referees are finding it hard to resist.
What do you think his wingspan is? I mean, 7'8".
A lot. I'm telling you, he's 8 foot tall.
Got a huge wingspan. He's gonna.
He is really blossoming
He has improved
into a
immensely.
fine young man. Yes, and he's a joy to talk to. Very funny, very gregarious. A lot of fun to talk to. And he's learning the game at a high rate, and he's becoming a great defensive player. Gets lots of blocks. Really like this young man.
He's replaced by senior Boaz Williams.
Boaz Williams brings a lot of talent to the floor.
Sure does.
He's just trying to get back in shape. If he can get in game shape, he will be dangerous. Nick
What are you
Mason
going to do with that?
just makes it look so easy.
He's shooting over 60% on the season. Just an amazing young man. Great player.
And the nicest individual that you will meet.
A great kid.
Yeah. I had lunch with him the other day. He was just fantastic to talk to. Oh, good anticipation by Lorenzen. Cuts it off, steals it, goes all the way coast to coast, converts. Kashila gets one up, and it's out.
He's had 2 great looks. Just got to keep encouraging and keep shooting that ball.
Oh, that's a good stroke by Lorenzen. You can tell that's not the first time he shot. Oh, good look back. I believe that is Ding Luau Ding.
Say that 5 times.
It kind of has a little flow to it. I like it.
He's a quick jumper.
He can get up very high off of 2 feet. Made it look easy there. Doesn't hurt that he's 6'8". Well, we knew this game was going to be one that was up tempo, And they're on a 50-point half, so they're on a 100-point game pace. And it's very tight. We knew it would be a barn burner. And the match has been lit. And he's feeling it tonight. Daring anyone to come stop him. Nicholas Mason. Good save by Thomas. Nice finish by Josh Kashila. But that started with good defense by Darian Davis once again. Boaz Williams doing what he was asked to do, come in, protect the rim, stir things up a little bit. He got in the way. Strong, yeah. Just watch Boaz working down there on Brazil. Boaz is a strong young man. Davis with the rebound. Out to McMullen. McMullen says, let's hold it up. Good call. Be patient. Oh, they're going to get him with the travel. He was doubled down on. Got to look for the extra player there. Kashila made a cut. Probably could have fed him with a bounce pass. McMullen on Sally. Thomas. Davis comes out. There's a little miscommunication there. Mismatch on Boaz Williams. Brazil tries to make it easy. Does not. Williams catches it, goes up with it. That's his savviness. Boaz Williams very savvy around the paint.
Drew that foul.
He did. Knew that he could reach in there.
There he is.
Try to make something happen. He's breathing hard. Let's see how he reacts to free throws. Breathing hard. He nothing but net. Love it.
Darian Davis checks out. It's his first rest of the game.
Well-deserved rest.
He's going to see a lot of minutes tonight, though.
Playing like that, you know, it makes it hard for a coach to take you off the floor. And that's what you want to do. Every player wants to do that. Or you should.
That's right.
Good looking shot comes up short by Sally. Mason with another rebound.
Kobe Rice on the other end is guarding Sally. That's a tough matchup for that big guy to guard that little quick man.
Yep. Rice with a nice 16-footer. Stuck it right in there. Sally. Kashila gambled a little bit, but got back quickly. That's a moving pick. Shot comes up short by Lorenzen. Kashila. Two-step. Steps into it. I like to see that. It's good confidence. Just got to finish. And Mason picks up the offensive rebound and the kiss off the glass. That's going to be a foul on Boaz Williams. Didn't get set. Sally made a great move, slashing to his right. Very good. Converts the first.
Sally's one of those guys, when you watch him play, he just seems to be everywhere.
He does, and he's a freshman.
He makes
just a freshman.
Plays so well without the ball.
And he plays confidence. I love for a freshman, I love that kind of confidence. I am sure Coach Shingleton is very happy about the future of this young man. Getting it down to Boaz. Creates a shot that is, he can do that all day long. I want to see him keep the ball up a little higher than that, than putting it down. But he had the mismatch with Thomas on him. Thomas had nothing else to do but just hang on for the ride. Good conversion. That's 3 for 3 for Boaz Williams from the free throw line. Four for 4.
They converted it.
Good minutes for Boaz Williams tonight. Now he's on Walding. That young man is quick. I think they're going to get Kashila with a slight push.
Second foul to take Josh Kashila. His second foul.
Yep. Kind of came in and hip checked.
Lading coming in allows for us to match up a lot better because we have 2 big guys on the floor. They bring in their second big guy. Now we're not asking Boaz to guard a guard.
Right.
Much better matchups.
Looks fairly even when you look at the on the position chart as far as height goes.
Backs out to shoot. They got that on the Dean.
Yep. Ding kind of pushes off with his right hand here. Trying to get set. And it looks like that's a pretty cheap foul. You know, quick whistle by the ref.
That's probably a no call.
Yeah, definitely. Cross court. Rice sees it. Like the confidence. Shot just a little too strong.
We've seen him make that shot many times.
Thomas. Great looking shot. Wow. Oh, in and out. Oh, my goodness. That was in.
Could have been farther down in the hole and come out.
Flakes with a good, tenacious roll to the basket and just willed that ball in.
I like that drive right there. He had Mason on him, trying to draw his second foul to get him out of the game. That's a good ball.
Rice coming through, tries to pick up the offensive rebound, but it goes out of bounds. The scoring pace has slowed down quite a bit in the last 5 minutes. Now, Coach Dill likes to go with 2 bigs. Three-guard set with Cameron McGee and McMullen. And KO with the slap back out of bounds. But he says, not in my house. Reminds me a lot of Matumbo.
I didn't see a finger waving, but yeah, you're right.
He'll get one. He'll find one. Oh, great putback. Good follow by Justin Flakes there. Recognition that it was going to be short. Beat everybody to the basket. Smallest guy on the floor. Maybe hardest worker. McMullen looked like he was trying to put it up there for KO, but it was short. Sally finding it easy to get the 3-ball off.
Holding him off with his arms on. That's the second one that we've seen that could probably let that go. Let's just play it.
Thomas, teardrop.
Thomas created space for himself. A little head fake.
Oh man, he's so quick. Both Flakes and Thomas have extreme speed. It's going to be a tough guard for McMullen. Both teams playing very well, seem to be shooting a very good percentage. Not a lot of misses that should have gone. Defense is you know, you just got to be quick or you're going to get burnt. There's a lot of speed out there. And these two teams do mirror each other quite a bit.
When you're man, you're away from the ball and the shot goes up, the area that Wesleyan beating us right now is on the offensive boards. They're getting offensive putbacks and they're scoring a lot of points on second chance opportunities. And that's just basics. You got to block out. You got to find your man and block him out, keep him off the glass. We had a little guard that went in there and scored. Just wasn't boxed out.
Davis comes up with it, puts it back. They're going to give him a warning.
Leave the ball alone, Darian.
He can't help himself. He was just so excited.
He is playing a great game.
He really is. And he's having fun doing it. Sally with the step back. That young man can kill you from the three-point line. He's already established that he's bringing a game to the Schaefer Center. Boaz. He's going to get a little bit to push. You got to slow down, collect yourself.
2 seconds.
Boaz Williams did a great job of getting that offensive rebound. Nope. Williams, another rebound.
He's having an impact on the game, getting rebounds.
And that's what he can do. He's so effective. He's getting there. It's slow coming, but he's getting better and better with each game. The quickness. That's a different level, Coach. That's a different level.
So fun to watch. Man, he's a great player.
Oh, Darian Davis had a lot to do with that. Sitting down on his player, creating it tough to just jump up and grab, and Ding missed it. Boaz Williams filling it.
That's a three-pointer that's in the flow of the offense.
Yeah.
It's not a bad shot. It's a good shot.
Sally a little long with that. You could tell, though, he felt comfortable. Good save by Davis. Air ball by Boaz Williams. Sally under control, but under pressure.
Over the side.
Kashila. And be content with running this game clock down as far as they can. Just 10 seconds left on shot clock. Davis setting the screen. Kashila going to work with the left hand. They call it travel.
Oh, traveling on that.
Don't know how you can travel while you're dribbling. Oh yeah, I see it. He picked it up, then sidestepped.
Great substitution by Delton Deal, getting Darian out with 9 seconds left. No way he's going to get his third foul over there on the side. It's great coaching. Little things.
It is. This
The
little
coaches
thing.
do it, but it's smart.
Lorenzen, short. Boaz Williams, one
Boaz
more
picks
rebound.
up his 5th rebound. Wait, look at this.
Get in.
Oh!
Mitch McMullen. Little off the mark. Good half of basketball played by both teams. Texas Wesleyan goes into the locker room with a 1-point lead. Delton Dill will go in. Not a ton of adjustments to make, really. The guys are playing well. You just got to make one more execution in possession, technically, and you have the lead. So, you know, I don't know that there's a ton to say in the locker room, but we will see, because Kristen Urban is down with one of the assistant coaches. Kristen, talk to us.
Thanks, Sean. Coach Cochran, it was an incredibly close first half. What's it going to take to ultimately come out with a win today?
Yeah, I mean, they that first game we played them, it came down to the wire. So we're going to have to play exactly how we did last time. We're going to have to stay in it. We're getting some really good minutes from some of our guys that just came back. So they got to stay active. If they can do what we're going to do, then we're going to come away with the win.
What are you going to be telling your boys in the locker room?
You know, we just got to stay active. They played LSUS and LSUA. They're two of the top 10 teams in the nation very well. They got some really good players. They started out top 15 in the nation. So we got to stay together like we've been doing. I think we played really well the first half.
Thanks, Coach, and good luck. Back to you, John.
Thanks, Kristen. They just got to keep coming out, keep coming at them, executing, doing what they were doing. Nicholas Mason had 18 points in that first half. And a lot of that offense is going to run through Mason. A lot of the other shots that Kashila, that McMullen and these guys, Darian Davis, are going to get are going to be based on the collapse that will happen when defenses try to stop Mason. And those will create some really good looks for the other players. Well, that was your first half of action. Stay tuned. We got another second half to play. We'll be back shortly with first half stats and some more thoughts on what the Lions need to do. You're watching the SAGU Sports Network. And there you have it, the game stats from the first half. Really even, except for the field goal percentage. But the fact that you can shoot 38% and still come out 1 point ahead, that means you've got more possessions and you're shooting the three better. And it's been a little bit of a flat night comparatively for the Lions from the three-point line.
Rebound difference.
There is a 5-point spread there.
And I bet the 5-point spread difference is offensive rebounds.
Offensive rebounds for sure. Last few seconds ticking down on the clock to get this thing started. Coach Dill urging his team to protect the ball. Every possession will count. It's a one-point ball game. So this is going to come down to who executes the most possessions. SAGU gets the ball to start the second half. McGee setting up half-court offense. Mason gets slapped on the arm, goes back up, gets his own rebound, and successful putback.
There's your offensive rebound.
Whatever you got to do to get the ball in the hole. It's an interesting matchup. McGee sees Ding not looking. Sweet floater by Kashila.
In rhythm, in flow. Great shot.
McGee trying to create another one. Gamble did not pay off.
It's his third foul. And all three of them have been cheapies like that.
Yep. Coach Dill knows it's early to take McGee out. McGee's such a good player and a great basketball IQ. It's very important that he stays on the floor. Kashila fills it again. There's another one. That's what we were talking about at halftime, Coach, that the game will come to Kashila if he just operates in patience. Now he's starting to see it. McGee trying to stay out of further foul trouble. Coach Dill understands he doesn't want McGee to become a liability to the team. He's got to figure out how to play better defense. McMullen just off the mark. Thomas. McMullen with a strip.
That's all. You're standing out of bounds. Good job, Mitch. That's a great switch.
Stayed with it. Used his left hand. Watch this. Great. Yep. Great use of the opposite appendage. In and out for Ding.
Coach Deal put McGee on the rinse. Keep him out of foul trouble. There you go. Hello. Here's some barking down there.
Davis becomes a deterrent for the easy layup. Kashila with the left hand. Oh, that's a good move by Thomas. Little stutter step. We're back to Mason up top. This works well for the Lions. It's a good switch defensively. Ooh, rattled around. He's calling shooter's touch on that one. That's Joe Cook Green. Kashila, a little off the mark, maybe a little early to take that. Sally to Green, Cook Green with the conversion.
7-point swing.
Just like that. McGee. Sheila backs it out. Tries to make it work over Lawrence. Mason with the rebound and putback. Sally switches to the left hand on the right side of the board. He's a gamer. Look at this. Love the switch in the mid.
Soft touch off the glass. Now we're going to shoot a free throw for the 3-point play.
That is not easy to do, Coach Moore.
Athlete. Freshman.
Man.
I think we're seeing two of the best freshmen in the conference playing tonight.
Yes. And he converts. A lot of iron. Micaiah Zukoski. Good pass. But the referees are going to get, I believe, number 13 with the shove. That is Joe Cook Green. Boaz Williams.
Great pass out of the post.
A little short for McGee. Looked good though. Lawrence in the Cook Green. Flake. Lawrence. Good move by Lawrence. Saw it opened up. Went over the top instead of baseline side. Worked out. A little fake. That's some old school ball right there, Coach. Didn't work out for him. Sally misses. He's the kind of shooter that can shoot point blank like that. A little hard. Boaz Williams going to get ruled for the travel. There's going to be a timeout, a full timeout. Taken by the Lions.
Both of these teams can score quickly, and they're scoring in spurts right now.
Well, yeah, and the Rams are on quite a roll here. They've been able to find conversions on the last 4 straight possessions, whether it be with a 3 or just a good isolation play right down the middle. So I'm sure Coach Dill is having a little chit-chat about shoring up the defensive end and the help defense that's going to need to be had, especially with McGee out there. You don't want to get him further in the foul trouble with this much time on the clock. So there's got to be some help, got to be a little shifting going on to stop this talent that's on the floor for Coach Shingleton and the Rams. Off the mark for Sally. Boaz Williams throws it but he throws it away. Good rebound. Nicholas Mason created the steal. Lots of players hanging on. Kashila took a late whistle, but he's going to shoot 2.
Takes Wesleyan foul number 10, Justin Flakes.
In and out. These are very important to convert. You're down 5. Opportunity to score with the clock off is very important. Flake to Cook Green to Thomas to Sally. Back to Flake. Lots of ball movement. Cook Green back to Flake. They set up Brazil down low. Brazil's looking for the shot. He sees it across. Sally shoots. Boom! Good ball movement, Coach.
They had the switch that they wanted. Brazil down on the block, but boy, he found Sally sitting alone in the corner. Big man looking up around the floor.
They're going to ring up Nick Mason. Thomas beat him to the spot. Mason's ability to just hang in the air is incredible. And it's almost like he suspends time, and we all go into this slow motion view.
Got him on a charge there. Kicked the guy in the chest.
Yeah.
His feet were at his numbers. Big possession.
Good pass, McMullen. Boaz Williams showed a little agility. Cook Green almost steps out of bounds. Flake. Cook Green keeps it alive. Oh, Brazil didn't see the cutter, and the corner moved out of position, rotated out. No one there to catch it. Looks like there's going to be a full timeout taken by, oh, this is a 30-second. I believe that was by Texas Wesleyan. They have not removed, yeah, they did. They did not. Timeouts left 4 for the Rams. 2 timeouts left for the Lions. Don't forget to follow us on our social media platforms. The SAGU Sports Network on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. The handle on Twitter is SAGU Sports Net. It's a little too long to put network in there for Twitter. I didn't like that, so they forced us to SAGU Sports Net. But on Facebook and Instagram, just search SAGU Sports Network. You'll find us. Seconds left. McMullen sees it. Splash from 28. Mitch McMullen. Cook Green sees an opening. Does not make his shot. Mitch McMullen comes down with the rebound.
We have to change his nickname to Windex. Cleaning the glass. Little man made 2 big plays right here, back-to-back possession. That's a screen.
That's one that's going to leave a mark. Williams gets it picked. Flake Nice move. Williams trying to take it down. Mason misses it. It's a scramble several times. Looking at Sally. Sally gets Davis in the air off the glass. He's a scorer. That freshman has been very impressive. I think he spells his name the same way. The old
John?
The old Georgia Tech John Sally. It does appear.
You've seen him hit the three. You've seen him go all the way to the rim. Right there, he hit about a little 11 foot with off the glass.
Off the glass, very sweet.
No doubt that he meant to use that glass. Just a good player. And you watch him, he's just constant motion. Moving.
Sally spells his, John Sally spells his with a Y. Not a double E. Well, he was a fun player to watch. Georgia Tech.
That's a wingspan.
That was a wingspan.
I don't remember that. You're a little bit older than I am. I don't remember.
There we go. He did help Jordan bring home a World Championship trophy. With the Bulls. Then he turned into a comedian. Stand up. Is that right? There's a little bit of trivia there for all about John Sally.
What a great pass.
Good pass by Darian Davis. Mitch McMullen recognizing it.
And Nicholas Mason hangs in the air. He's going, some people do double clutch. I think that was a triple clutch.
Yeah. He got hammered several times on that. Ooh, a little long.
Gotta have a defensive stop here, John.
Wesleyan keeping the 5-point lead. Sally throws it to the bench.
.939. Nick Mason goes out for a break. How long are we going to be able to leave him out?
It won't be long. Ding and Rice competing down in the paint. Didn't see the call on that. Could be
foul on 32. Yeah, holding. One thing.
McGee. McMullen tries to collapse the defense. Toby Rice. Bad pass. Davis. To McGee. McGee puts it up. Just had to heave one up.
They got a shot clock violation. I'm going to take it out on the side.
Didn't see who they're going to get that. That is going to go to McGee. That's going to be his fourth. I guess you're going to see Mason. Mason's coming in for Davis. It's going to let McGee play. Oh, good move by Cook Green.
And that's going to be his 5th foul.
Second foul for his 5th foul.
KO in for the first time in the second half, I believe.
Yeah, you're right. We're going to come back with Ding. So I think we match up okay here.
Seven-point lead. Rams. Cook Green gets a breather. We'll go back up top. Mason. Trying to get the defense out of balance. Kobe Rice and Ding wrestling down. No, McMullen, sweet little jumper. Long 2. It's off by Ding. Corralled in by Kobe Rice.
He should stop.
That's going to be on Brazil. Brazil had to step over to help out through the pick to try to slow Mason down. But you're going to foul him almost every time.
Yeah,
it's a mismatch.
He's going to force that foul there.
Drops for Rice.
Strong post move right there.
And he's a strong man. He actually wouldn't make a bad linebacker.
No. Or a tight end.
Yeah.
I know they're usually the best athlete on the field is that tight end.
Oh, interesting. Yeah. Interesting that you said
that. Get this straightened out. I think we're going to put a little bit of time back on the clock.
No clear-cut reason for the delay.
About 17 seconds.
Well, that was a good move, Thomas.
Guards for Texas Wesleyan are quick, and they can get to the rim.
Sheila trying to work it down to Rice. Good entry pass. Rice says, give me some, but ooh, they fight between themselves. Texas Wesleyan knocks it out. SAGU gets a break. Rice really strong with that. Good post move. He's got to lay off the shot just a little bit. Oh, great feed by McMullen to a cutting Nick Mason.
Play brought to you by Delton Deal. What a great play.
Yeah, it was.
Straight out of bounds play.
Oh, right.
Great job.
Recognizing that his man was out of bounds and just punched it out instead of just hitting it out. Threw it out on Cook Green. Smart heads-up play by Kobe Bryant Rice. Off the pick, sweet play by Kashila. They work on that in practice.
It ties the game up. Had 3 great possessions in a row, and then on the defensive end as well.
Oh, Sally. KO.
I believe he altered that shot, John. He didn't touch it, but boy, sure did change it.
No doubt about it. He is a great rim protector. McMullen, just a hair short. Kobe Rice doing it again. Oh no, it bounces to Cook Green. Oh, and it's going to be called on the ground. Kashila got up to block. This could have been disastrous. Texas Wesleyan doing a great job keeping that ball in bounds and running a fast break off of it. Heads up play by the freshman. Brazil to Thomas. To Sally, to Cook Green, to Thomas. Brazil going to work him down low. That's going to be on KO. He'll learn as he matures as a player, he'll learn to stay on the ground on that. Anticipation of going up, but he was not going to do anything but jump into that player. So as he plays, and he'll get coached out of that habit. He's long enough just to stand there, and that's going to be some type of obstacle that's going to alter shots.
He just gave us about 6 good solid minutes there and did some great things, altered a shot.
He really did.
That was a possession changer. There he picked up the foul that I missed both free throws.
Bad pass by
That
Sally.
may be the first mistake that we saw the freshman make.
A legitimate
I don't think
mistake.
he's made any other mistakes this whole game.
On his own.
Yeah,
for sure.
Absolutely.
Kashila to the middle. They're going to get him with a push. Let's see. Did he extend his? If his elbow gets extended, that's the trigger. Yep. Just barely. Chicken wing. Just barely. It was more the motion from Sally than anything that drew the whistle.
So there the freshman made up for his mistake.
Yep.
A savvy play, drew a charge.
I bet that high school coach is missing a player.
Somewhere there's a coach telling stories about a kid that played for him.
You better believe it. Cook Green. Brazil, gets an opening. He misses the dunk.
I think you saw Mason sliding over.
Made him think about it. Kashila, boom! From 24 3/4 inches. Good defense. Mason getting on it. Sally picks it up, gets it out to Lawrence. Lawrence resets. Still 10 seconds left on the shot clock. It's going to be 2-shot foul. Goes on Darian Davis. So 1-and-1. No, that's a shooting foul. So 2-shot foul. Brazil converts. Oh, good putback by Darian Davis. I think they're going to call that an alley-oop.
Give him an assist. That's a great pass. What a great look. And then there's Sally.
McMullen from the corner.
It's a dagger, buddy. That right there is huge.
So big.
And Mitch draws the assignment to go ahead and Sally on the other end.
Ooh, just a little long for Thomas. Thomas going to do it again. Long again. Mason with the rebound. Got to foul him quick. They're down 5.
Chris Wesleyan foul on 33 for Brazil. His third foul.
And have the Wrens come back in. They just added another 3-point shooter.
Might not be a bad foul for Texas Wesleyan. Puts SAGU in the bonus. 1-and-1 will be shot.
His third foul.
No rhythm dribbles by Davis, and he drains it. I'm not sure how you do that.
I can see a guy get himself in rhythm, but he's getting in rhythm. He's holding it there. He's got a little dance going. Watch him.
He feels it.
Boom.
Nope. Thomas. He wins. Tries to squeeze it through, but Rice gets his hands on it. Quick foul. Gonna send Rice to the line for 1-and-1. These are big. You score this, it becomes officially a 3-possession ball game. Kobe Rice with the rhythm dribblers.
Texas Wesleyan is going to play the last 50 seconds with 5 guards. We got 5 shooters on the floor.
There will be a lot of three-point shots tossed. Good shooting by Kobe Rice. Push up quick and quick shot. Big three. Had McMullen.
They had McMullen for a layup.
They did.
That's a whistle foul on number 10, Justin Flex. The second foul.
Five-point ball game. These are must-make for Darian Davis. Gets one. Two-possession ball game. Misses. Get down quick. They're going to go for the 2. Good defense by Lawrence, getting that long arm in, knocking it out. And they're going to get Flake for the foul. That's going to put Mitch McMullen on the line. Four-point ball game. Short. Gotta hit this one. Coach Dill grabs a timeout. Only one left in his bag of tricks. 3 timeouts left for Coach Shingleton and the Rams. Well, a lot of the right things are happening for the Rams at this point to make the comeback. So they're playing it strategically, absolutely correctly, and then SAGU's helping them by missing.
Missed 3 free throws in the last 30 seconds.
So
you make those, and now it's a 3-possession game. You miss, and they go hit those threes. It's tough. Mitch is confident he'll step up here and knock this ball down. And make it a 5-point game. John, do you pressure the ball handler on the inbounds pass? You make him work getting the ball off the floor?
I think you do, but it's going to be long passes, so you got to get there quick. More than anything, you need to find a man.
Yeah.
And token pressure would be a mistake, because that's how you get burned. You got to dig in, find your man, and just keep constant pressure. Bad thing is, if you were to get a foul, you're in double bonus. There he goes. It's a 5-point ball game. Good green. They're trying to find. You got to let him hit the 2. You just got to put the ball back in your hand. So let him hit the 2. If they want to go for it, give it to them all day. They're going to foul you. Then you go hit your free throws. Don't let them score with the clock off. That's the key. Got to keep the clock moving. Big miss by the freshman. He gets it. It's a 4-point ball game. That's who you want.
Yeah, that's who you want with the ball.
Not sure it's who Texas Wesleyan wants, but definitely Coach Dill wants Mason on the line. It's a double bonus situation. Oh my goodness. That was an air ball. That is exactly what Texas Wesleyan wants. Nothing but that after that. Good push out by McMullen. Great defense. Cook Green tries to bank one in from the top.
Mitch played some blanketing defense there, didn't he?
He really did. Came through the pick like it wasn't even there.
Young man's come in and made an impact on a program.
Yeah.
Done a great job. He's made wise choices tonight, pulled the ball out a couple times, you know, to set up and run good offense.
Hit a couple huge threes.
Yeah, he scored 8 points down the stretch that are game changers.
Davis, 2 clutch free throws. Got to be quick. Sally, no go. That's going to be your ball game.
There it is.
Well-fought effort by 2 rival teams. That was a big win for the Lions. They were on a pretty prolific losing streak.
They needed that win tonight.
They really did. But that could be said the same for the Rams. They're both fighting to stay up in the rankings, have a shot at this. Still a lot of games left to play, so a lot of things can happen.
And now at this time, ladies and gentlemen, we ask that you respect both teams as they
Nick Mason with his acrobats.
Finished the night with 26 points. We had several guys, though, up there.
Oh, yeah. Kashila came in and just made a huge impact in the second half. Let the game come to him, and that's what happens. That's what happens.
When you look at that scoreboard, there's 4 guys in double digits.
Yep, that's incredible.
It is.
Playing strong down the end, through the end.
Happy for those young men.
These replays are fun to watch. McMullen, big shot. He had a lot of big shots.
What a great catch.
Oh, yeah.
That's just fun.
He'd make a good wide receiver.
He would. How would you cover him?
I don't know.
6'6", wide out.
And he runs like Tyreek Hill. Kristen Urban's down court side with tonight's player of the game, Nick Mason. Talk to us, Kristen.
Thanks, Sean. Nicholas, it was such a close game. How was SAGU able to come out with the win?
Really, we locked up on defense, and we got stops, and that led to offense, and that's how we came out with this dub today.
What does this win mean to the team?
This is a big win. We just lost like 3 or 4 games in a row, so this could hopefully turn the season around.
Thanks, Nicholas, and congratulations. Back to you, John.
Thanks, Kristen. Great game there, Mr. Mason. Great game. Coach Steele, congratulations. Well-fought battle by your boys. Well-coached game. Coach Epps down there being a mastermind underneath it all. Good to see
Coach Epps, when kids come out of the game, he's the first person they go sit by and talk to, and he's feeding them information, doing a great job as an assistant coach. Both of these assistants do a super job.
They really do. The program is on a good turn. Now, if they can keep it going, they can beat anybody in this league. Even with this young team, and there you see the updated Sooner Athletic Conference standings. SAGU still kind of holding their own right now at number 7. We haven't gotten all the updated information from the other games, but that will turn around over the next couple of weeks. You're going to see a lot of moving pieces there because it's really knotted up. A game, a half game here, You know, nothing separating the middle of the pack by more than 2 games. So a lot of teams in there that can make moves, and you could jump up to 4th place really quick. Just a couple games, and you're there. Well, next Thursday we'll be hosting USAO, which will be as you saw there, USAO has moved into 4th place. So that will be a crucial match for the Lions to get a win. That will move them quite a ways up the standings chart. And I expect that's going to be a high-energy game. USAO moves the ball around quickly and can score with the best of them. A lot of fun to watch. Be a lot of dunks. Very high energy. Well, thank you for watching tonight. This has been a great presentation for my sidekick in rhymes here, Coach Hank Moore, Kristen Urban on the sideline, and this wonderful student crew.
The best.
James Lex, our director. It's been a blast. Thanks for watching. You've been watching the SAGU Sports Network.